Good morning, peoples. I have had my morning cuppa. In fact, I drank 2 cups of coffee plus some hot chocolate then, because I'm fancy like that, and I'm not going to give Starbucks $8 for a friggin' cup of coffee, so I make my own. Thank you very much. So I'm peppy. I'm spry and peppy because I've had my 2 cups of coffee, and it's 1 cup, but 2 servings of coffee and chocolate. I'm ready to go. It is Saturday, October the 3rd. Glorious morning here in Thailand. This looks more like the Thailand I chose to retire in. It's sunny, it's beautiful, it's nice, it's not too hot, no rain, good weather. We're starting to get into what they call the high season, October, November, December, January. That's when all the farang, you guys, come and invade our country. But you bring money, so we love you. Come and bring your money. All right, so October the 3rd. The imagination is the workshop of the soul, where are shaped. Okay, more coffee. More coffee. The imagination is the workshop of the soul, where are shaped all the plans for individual achievement. Okay? Before you can build anything worthwhile, you must first create it in your mind. Your mind is not constrained by physical limitations or boundaries. In the workshop of your mind, you can visualize things that have never been. It is said that Albert Einstein visualized how the universe might look if you were riding astride a beam of light through infinity. I want some of those drugs that dude was on. Holy shit. Then he worked out the mathematics to support his theory of relativity. Well, there you go. You can use the power of your imagination to visualize solutions to difficult problems, to develop new ideas, and to see yourself achieving the goals you have set for yourself. Well, there you go. So visualization, that's huge. A lot of this stuff, the law of attraction, where I keep telling you, if you put out positive vibes, it'll come back to you and things like that. When you're just grinding and working, but without a plan, right? You're working hard for somebody else, 9 to 5, or doing physical labor, which there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not what you want to do, right? You want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be your own boss. It's really hard to wrap your mind around these concepts because it's foreign to you, right? You've never done that. You don't think that way, and that's kind of the point of this whole series with the book, is to get you to think that way, because it does work, but you kind of sort of have to. I call the first check you make in real estate the fuck you check. And the reason it's the fuck you check is because there's a lot of people who still think the old way, who are sort of kind of holding you back and clawing at you, right? Trying to stop you from being successful. If you've ever gone crabbing, you throw the crabs in a bucket, like a 5-gallon bucket, and you don't have to put a lid on it. And the reason why is as the crabs try to claw out of the way and reach up, the other crabs will come and pull them back down. True story. Do it. Check it out yourself. Look for videos on the internet, whatever. It's true. So that's sort of what happens with you. When you start to do your own thing and be successful, there's people around you, people you love, people you consider your friends, who are going to try to pull you down. It's just human nature. They don't understand what you're doing, what you're going through. You know what I mean? So they don't believe, just like a lot of you right now don't believe. So visualization, seeing yourself successful, is definitely a part of this. So once again, either you have the blind faith to listen to me and a million other people, Warren Buffett, Tony Robbins, guys who are successful and have done this stuff. We're laying out the roadmap for you so you can follow in our footsteps. Well, you don't do it, you don't do it. But don't. Insanity, by definition, is repeating the same behavior over and over and expecting a different result. So if you're just going to keep thinking the way you were thinking before, nothing's going to change. And if you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. I'm good. So that's one thing, is visualization. And the other thing is he keeps talking about imagination. And while I was reading that paragraph, the word that came to me that might frame it better for you is inspiration. So a lot of what he's been talking about so far this month is inspiration. and being inspired and coming up with ideas and solving problems, which is a huge part of being an entrepreneur. You get paid to solve problems that other people can't or won't solve, right? That's it in a nutshell. So, and he talks a lot so far this month about that inspiration, about putting it in your mind and letting your mind solve the problem. We're all pretty good at solving problems. I'm not going to do a whole video on this thing, but I'll just mention it in this positive mind thing. I play guitar, as a hobby on the side from my normal, what I do for a living, which right now is keeping this restaurant and guest house floating until Corona, decides it's done with the economy. But I play guitar for fun. And I applied, I sent an audition tape of me playing to this group called the Rocking 1000. And if you Google that or YouTube, and search YouTube for Rocking 1000, you'll see it's this really cool thing of 1,000 musicians, 1,000 people, drummers, singers, bass players. Yeah, I was nice and included bass players in that statement, and guitar players. And they get in a stadium, a huge stadium. So far, I think they've been in Italy and France mainly. And they got a gig coming up in 2021, which is why I applied. I wanted to go to Paris and play in the stadium there. They've done it in years past. And I got accepted. And I'm not a professional musician. I'm far from a professional. I am not Jimi Hendrix. I love to play guitar. And I've had a couple of bands. I played on stage. But still, I'm a hobbyist. I'm an amateur. And I passed the audition. They accepted me. They watched my tape. And so now I'm eligible to play in these giant stadium things, and I cannot wait. I am so psyched up. And, I'm a very realistic person. I'm not a dreamer. I don't think I'm anything more than I am. So I know my level of guitar playing. I'm okay, right? I'm not great. So it took a lot of balls to send in a video of me playing guitar, right? With over the entire world and all the musicians in the world. Why do I think I deserve to be one of the 1,000, right, that they pick for these things? I went for it. Fuck it. I love to play guitar. It's something I enjoy doing. What the hell you got to lose? And you got to learn like 15 songs. They have their own little set list of 15 songs. Some of them for the Stade de France, Stadia de France, Stadia, I don't even know how you pronounce a big stadium in Paris. Some of them I knew, like Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash, Nirvana, they're songs that I played with my band. They're pretty easy songs. But some I never even heard of, like Como Se Ca by some French lady, Telephone. There was some new material, and I like it. I like the challenge. I got to learn all this. Now, as I went to sign up for the 2021 thing in Paris, it came back with a message that I'm on a waiting list, and other people have signed up before me who are eligible, who are accepted to this program, and so I might not make it to the 2021 event, but I'll sign up early for the 2022 one, wherever the hell that is. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm learning the songs for the 2021 event, July 2021, just in case people cancel and, I get the call. So I'm having a blast. I'm going to play guitar every day. It's helping me focus. It's giving me a reason to play guitar every day, which I like to do. So that's kind of an example of what I'm talking about. It's just, I saw it on Facebook. I saw the video or YouTube of them playing in the stadium. I thought it was cool as hell. I think it was AC/DC, Highway to Hell, which I love. AC/DC is probably my favorite band. And it was just so cool to see 1,000 people in the stadium synchronized and playing the same song at the same time. It just sounded awesome. The energy was amazing. And all I could think when I saw the video was, man, I want to be there. I want to do that. So I gave it a shot. What I got to lose? They said no. They said no. I'm in the same place I am now, right? Which is playing with myself. There you go. Somebody thought that out there. So, hey, just go for it, guys. What the hell are you afraid of? What's the worst that could happen? Go for it. Go for it. It's you directly control the quality of your life. I'm here in Thailand because I made it happen. I'm gonna play in a stadium sometime next year or the year after because I made it happen. Yeah, I'm not fucking Superman. I'm fat, old. Wait, dude. I mean, it. I just went for it, and I don't understand why you can't also. You gotta talk yourself into going for it and getting what you want. Grab it. So check out the Rockin', ROCKIN, Rockin' in the USA, Rockin' in the Free World. Great song. I play that on guitar. I love that. I just love the sound of that song. It's so, garage, grunge, bam, 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 bam. Neil Young is not a guitar player, but he's a great songwriter, and that's a great song and a great rhythm. If you play guitar, check out the tab for Rockin' in the Free World. It's very easy to play, and if you've got an amp with some distortion, man, it's killer. It's just a great song. So that's it for today. I just wanted to tell you about the Rockin' 1000. I'm super pumped. I'm very excited to go to that thing and do that whenever I said I'm eligible, whether it's 2021 or if not enough people on the waiting list cancel or who are on the list of 1,000 cancel. I'll do it in 2022 also. I'll keep an eye on the website, and as soon as they announce the event, I'll put in and say, yeah, I'm good to go. I'd love to go to Italy again. I've been to Italy. That's where I was going to retire before I discovered Thailand. So Italy, France, I'm down. I want to stand in a stadium with 999 other musicians and jam. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. And once again, even though I am not the best musician in the world, even though I'm not a professional musician, I went for it. So there's a lot said for giving it a shot, even if they say no, right? Cool. Be good, peoples. I'll talk to you later.